Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Renowned Explorers International Society. Don't mind the fact that I only have 3 resolve. That is embarrassing enough. As is that I actually lost resolve for the first time ever on the first mission. But we're going to be going to Hungary today, because we want to go launch an expedition at the fort. And things are going to be good, right? We have a tactician, we can be devious, we're looking for alchemy labs, quick thinkers, diplomats, archaeologists. I mean, our group is not perfect. Well, actually, okay, diplomat. I want to make sure that's actually what it says. Quick thinker, diplomat. Yeah. I mean, of what we have right now, this is one of those master of none, balanced at everything. I didn't really like stack perks. Like if you're doing certain types of missions, you can really beeline towards certain things. We're just going to launch for Hungary and see what happens. Let's go. Alright, the Hungarian forest with the details provided by Lady Viduva. You may be able to find the secret fort, which will use the alchemy lab. Onwards! So, as I've mentioned in previous videos, this game is a lot like FTL to a point, in that you have different little nodes you gotta go to, but here at least they'll tell you kind of what's around. Now, I can cheat down here a little bit, because this will cost 0 supplies to do. I'm still interested in going to both of these encounters. Because I think one thing that I missed out on last time was not doing a lot of encounters. And see, these nodes aren't very great, but now that I know that's part of the map, so we can go up here and see what we can do about getting some more good stuff. You cross the path of frustrated cultists, because you know cultists are frustrated. Oh, I told you! Sinking Cathedral is the way over. Wait, we got company. I bet they want to get it too. What, Sinking Cathedral? Of course we're looking for the Sinking Cathedral. Logically, explorers have been looking for a Sinking Cathedral, and it's treasures for ages. But the treasure's ours! They're engaging. So, Bia, because she's a tactician, is ready for action. So we have a buff to start with, and if we end this fight as aggressive, we actually get a study token because you know, that's the person that we got before. Now we are a little bit surrounded. These guys have 72 spirit. These have 23. So it's probably better if we go back this way. I do have the possibility of pew-pewing through all of them here. This is an aggressive attack. Problem is that if I go aggressive first, we're going to have hell to pay in terms of speech defense. So let's see if we can end this. Let's see if we can start this with some grit. Alright, so scary, run away. So friendly abilities are a little bit better here. Let's see if we can charm him. Because you know he's amazingly allured, so we're doing a lot of damage right here. Which is good, and we're just going to try... We'll let you be aggressive, because that's kind of your thing, Bia. So, slash... And the cultists are gone. We want to end this fight as aggressively as possible. Interesting that we got 2 for that. So if we can end this as aggressive, it'll be good. But for now, we just want them to be able to go around. It looks like they're not actually even going to be able to hit us, so that's a positive. Okay, let's go aggressive first. Alright, so what do we got now? Minus 30 speech defense. We might be able to take this guy out, though. And if we can, in the process... No, I can't get that close to him, unfortunately. Unless I do group insult. Which affects enemy within the target cone, so right here... Okay, that is actually going to act as a taunt for Charles, so hopefully they don't, like, get too upset and try and just kill him right now. Okay, so have a little bit of speech defense issues, but okay, he can't actually attack, so that's why we're here. That worked out pretty well. Alright, so let's end this fight aggressively. Be aggressive. Actually, he has really nice... I forgot he has a actual gun with actual rage. What is this, like Renowned Explorers with a gun, Indiana Jones style? I don't know. Now, because she's terrified, her attack power is actually decreased. That's not fantastic. but we do want to go for the bonus here. We do want that extra study token, so big uppercut and turn. So he's a little pissed. What? Okay, I've just lost resolve multiple times in a row. We're gonna have to sort this out. I guess I'm just being irresponsible now because I really wanted to end this aggressively, and I could have just gone for ending the fight instead. Alright, well, we're down to 2 resolve because of my stupidity here, but we do have an aggressive result. We take their research, and we're doing okay. You got them to take their research papers as a trophy, so yay! Extra bonus here. Finally, level 2. We can get upgraded tactician here, which is good. She has unnoticeable attack, which actually doesn't influence anything, so it's uncertain. And let's see if there's another encounter here that hopefully we don't get ourselves killed at. Beautiful graves being guarded by some cultists. Let's engage. Now we don't get a tactical advantage this time, but if we finish aggressively, things will be good. And it looks like they're all together here today. So I can actually hit 3 of them in one go. Right, now if I do the group insult as well, I might actually be able to take them out here. Alright, let's hit everybody. This may actually do enough to knock me back into devious before this is all over. So it becomes 2 enraged, we lose 2 of them, and see, you get a bonus 1 anytime you take out somebody there. So that worked out better. As long as we don't get 1 shot here. And we should still be able to end this aggressively next time, but that's why we get 2 there. So the AoEs are going to be what we need to make this work. Alright, so we're going to talk about scaring just a little bit, but not actually talking about shitting your pants. Alright. Guns are good. Looks like he can't actually handle the kickback very well. His spirit's actually up still. Let me see, is he actually standing in a little orange glowy circle? He is! That would be why. And then Bia should be able to knock him out. There we go. That's how the fights are supposed to go, maybe. So we get more encounter tokens, which is good for now. Encounters are good. We also are going to get a lot more research from the study tokens. So, what do? You investigate the tomb, and after knocking those cultists, it seems to be a grave of a young lady victim of Ezerbet Beitori, a countess from centuries ago, Hungary's most vicious killer. We can get campaign, or we can get study. I think we need study more right now. So you leave the grave of the young Beitori. The connection between the medieval serial killer and the cultist disturbs Charles, so Charles is not going to sleep very well tonight. Okay, so nothing here. We're still decent on supplies. And we can potentially get more, although I'm worried I'm going to have to trade resolve for that, which I can't. Quick experiment on swamp gases. Okay, we have some nature challenges. So let's see what's up here. We don't have tools. We can get some bonus supplies though, so might as well go for it. Nope. Alright. Charles doesn't find anything. So we can go down here and see if we can get some more potential supplies. That's more like it. So there seems to be a bountiful of food. A scout could easily get some. We actually have a really good chance of getting multiple supplies, and then but all we gotta do is just find 1 skull on the Wheel of Fortune. But Harry gets to tip his cap when we get some supplies, and because he actually got the successful spin, he gets the collect as well. So 6 supplies, much better than where we could have been in even better shape. But alright, cultural challenge, diplomat or archaeologist could be good. So we have a 50% chance of doing okay here. Religious buildings. Fortunately, we're not losing resolve for failing. So it's too bad we don't have a tool. So we don't have a scientist or an archaeologist. But there's still a shot at getting it, and there we go. Good job, Charles. Study successful. And there we get some more campaign. Oh, that's weird. I thought the campaign tokens were over here. Alright. Cultural challenge. Diplomat or archaeologist can be good. Practical resources and status. We have 5 left. I like these little notes. Have a lot of stuff. The crew could use some rest. Porch, there's a skeptical looking woman. Normally I'd be a hospital where there are a lot of crazy admirers of Esbet Bethany around here. Charles is a diplomat. And he can put on the moves with the lady here. Charles diplomatically explains that you're not an admirer. Let's do that. Of course, this will be the one that I fail. No, we got it. Alright. So the woman is convinced by Charles. Oh boy. Inside she tells you about the horrors of Ezerbet Bartany, a medieval countess who tortured and murdered hundreds of young women to bathe in their blood and retain her youth. Scary stories. Afterwards, the lady offers you one more thing before you go. You can either rest the night here, take some supplies, and move on. So we can take supplies, or we can gain some resolve. I think I'm going to get some supplies here. I mean, I'm already burning through my resolve like it's nothing. But the supplies are going to let me possibly snowball into a better run here. Carrying all this stuff. Okay, and see, we could lose supplies here, so it's going to be... Carrying all stuff through the deep swamps is sure a burden. Who's athletic enough to carry it the last few miles to camp? Well, we got one person. Go be it. Oh, good. Alright. So she wields her sword and carries everything next camp, and additional collect is fun. Now, let's see here. Which challenge? Tactician, Beguiler, Quick Thinker. Tactician, Beguiler, Quick Thinker. We do have an encounter as well. So this could be good. Down here's probably some spooky, scary stuff. So we do have 6 supplies right now. And last time I did try and go into some of these big encounters that are over here. Not really going to be inclined to do that. Right now I'm just trying to get through the missions so well. And because I have 2 resolve, I'm not in a great position to try. So let's see here. Yay low, say if you want to make me laugh for 2 seconds, I'll give you something. So I've already missed that. 62% chance for a treasure? Yes, please. I'll probably miss it, but... Nope, got it. Harry makes him laugh. Because his name's Harry Wong. Harry answers quickly, how do you get Charles out of the bathtub? Throw in the soap. While Charles doesn't think it's particularly enjoyable, the little guys, please. I love it when people annoy each other. And then poof, all it remains is a statue. So, Medieval Devil. 8 campaign. Those alchemists were up to something. Alright. And now, of course, we have Mr. Kitty Fun Time, where he's going to try and knock over everything possible. Because that's how that goes. I don't really want to double back here. So, a cultural challenge, a diplomat or archaeologist may be good. There's something odd here. I think, however, I'm going to skip that and try and go around this way, because we can still do that. Wolves, your crew is being forced. There are too many to take head on, but a clever tactical move may dispose of them. Fortunately, we have Bia with us, so... The wolves are drawn in a bottleneck and defeated. We don't even have to fight. Even my kitty's like, yay! You didn't have to fight. So, pretty good here. 1, 2, 3... Okay, we're gonna have to watch it here in just a second. Because we have some gold that can be gotten. Charles finds some silver is dropped by a merchant band. Once again, we have all these tokens. The big thing is just, I've got to survive the next fight. Okay, so... Oh! Kitten decides to use claws, and it's not very effective. Okay, you find that there's a card attacked by a vicious bandit. You'll receive praise for getting that card there. So 2, 1... See, I hate that little pop-up because it doesn't tell me anything here, but I should be able to go... Okay, if I double back here, we're going to have some problems. So unfortunately, because it's going to cost me 1 each time, and I'm going to come back here with 0. So that means, unfortunately, I did not time my mission very well, but if I went down here, I would have had the same issue. I guess we're going to go ahead and go to the castle. So, Secret Fort. Let's go onwards. Right in front of you, the nasty surprise, Cultist. Of course, you come to stir a cult fortress, we won't let you pass. So here's our fight. Now, the last few times that I've had some fights here, I've really screwed it up by not handling the buffs or debuffs properly. But we do have Master Alchemist, knows what to do with being aggressive. So we're going to have to watch that, because if we take an aggressive stance, we're going to have a bad time. Now I could try and go for the group insult first. We do have some people on the left that I kind of want to take care of. These guys don't have a lot of spirit though, so I may be able to go 1, 2, 3 on them. And unfortunately, we don't have anybody who can really embarrass people. So that's a 100% chance to take you out. Okay, for some reason this wasn't letting me move very much. Let's put you over here. Okay, so 80% versus 100%. We're going to go for the sure kill this time. I can always go for the speech defense next time, so let's see. Okay, now let's stop here for a second. First off, I want to take you on. But as we see here, not impressed by anything, so that friendly approach isn't going to work. Sadden does extra damage. So we'll go ahead and okay, I want to go for the 100% hit here. So got the little guys out right away. Just gotta hope that we don't get hit too hard here. Alright, so we got a stun. Alright. Okay, I can take you out. Okay, I'm going to have to be very careful with my aggressive stuff. I'm going to need to make sure that I'm in a position to possibly get these things fixed next time. So, once again, the impress stuff is not going to work. Alright, so if I can end this as aggressive, we'll get more encounter tokens. Fortunately, she's standing next to exactly where I want her to go. And I should be able to take out this ad okay, although Glass Cannon Harry, not in the best spot right now. Alright, so let's move you here so you can heal. Let's see, well that'll actually enrage. So that puts down armor. Let's see if we can get a little friendlier here. Almost got him out. Alright. Okay, let's see if we can... Hopefully we don't fumble this. We probably... Oh, no, we didn't. Good. So is this going to get me enough to get the speech defense bonus? I think so. There we go. So speech defense is good. And hopefully we can take this person down in 1 or 2 turns. Okay, so see, that's where that works really well. We already have some reinforcements coming. Okay, so we gotta watch. You gotta watch your health here. Alright, so once again, you're not impressed. Anything target becomes enraged, negative, good 25 armor. Affects anybody within the cone. Alright. Okay, so she's immune to that. I know what we're gonna do. Unfortunately, I can't just swap places right now. Let's choose Bia and let's go over here. Alright. Okay, hopefully we can take him out. There we go. Good percentages that time. Just trying to try and knock off these guys as much as I can, as often as I can. Alright, so a little bit of spirit heal. And then let's see. Still not affected by impressed, so we may be able to get him next time here. So enraged, minus 25 armor. We'll have to see. Okay, Okay, so glass cannon guy, not doing so hot. Alright, so he cannot use piercing shot while somebody's next to him. The question becomes, can I actually take you out? Alright. Let's try it like this. I think Grit's going to be pretty useful here. And he's the only one that's not really going to be trying to impress, but we can do group insult on just you to get the debuff going. Because that one will add armor and speech defense for 1 turn. So more reinforcements. And a double stun, which is pretty poorly timed, but... Where are the reinforcements coming from? Because I think I may actually have... Okay, yeah. You're running the wrong way for your reinforcements here. Alright. So let's enrage again, and then we should be able to end this aggressively the next turn. Hopefully. Alright. Worth a shot, right? Please don't kill me. Good, fumble. Even better. So because I managed this encounter a little bit better, looks like we might actually be able to resolve this one here. So 1, 2, and then we might actually be able to get the aggressive point here at the very end. So 100% chance to hit. Don't take a gun to a cultist fight, I guess. So everything switcheroos minus speech defense, but I do believe we get the aggressive victory here. So dominated the opponents. Bet they never saw that coming, says Harry. So some extra encounter tokens and some study is all very good. You defeat those pesky cultists. Now you can explore the ruins. And I actually have two whatever that's called left. So explore the ruins. As the crew looks around the alchemy lab, Charles feels a bit uneasy. Slightly scared, Charles asks Harry if he believes in alchemy, and he says, yes, there might be some truth in the occult. The crew finds a secret alchemy lab. Many weird machinations and potions inside, but one treasure stands out. It could be the Philosopher's Stone or the Secretum Secretorum. Let's find out! It's the Philosopher's Stone for Harry Potter, I guess. +2 campaign whenever level 2 archaeologist succeeds at the adventure wheel, which is not what we're going for. So amazing, so-called Philosopher's Stone. Harry wonders if it works, and so we get that expedition complete. Yay! We actually completed a level 2-star expedition on camera. Barely, but you know, I don't want to say exactly barely, because we still lost 1 resolve, but we did manage to survive. So 2 treasures is not awful. And we do have plenty of research points, thank goodness. And some actual good encounters as well. So pretty good stuff here. Pretty good haul, if I do say so. But we're still 9th place under Virginia James, as Rivalo is just as apparently just sticking around there. And I am an awesome autocrat, whatever that means. But I made it to page 6. So with that venture behind you, you send a report to an explorer welcoming city. This will unlock new possibilities on the world map. You can only lock 1 city per expedition. Later expeditions might add new options. Now we can do Constantinople, which will give us more entourage, or New Orleans, which will give us a new shop. I think either's fine because of what we're trying to do here. I think it's probably going to be... God, this is such a tough choice. Because New Orleans has some really good specialized gear. Constantinople is probably going to be easier or better short term. So Salam, Brave Explorer. Here we are. So Constantinople, the Turkish baths. They might be giants and be pretty happy about it. And we have new specialists that we can get for 300. That's a lot. So we can gain actual perks from these people, which is good. I think it's going to be more important, though, because of kind of what they have here. we kind of hold out on that a little bit. Let's see here. First off, we have some jobs available. We're not going to be able to get a lot out of this, unfortunately, for now. And sometimes we'll have to save our insight and jobs for later. More important thing is that I'm so used to, like, okay, one of my teams is a research person that does really good at collecting additional research tokens. Not going to be the case here, but we do want +1 study when you exceed at an adventure wheel. Let's see. Okay, student joins your entourage. Get insight. Now this is interesting. I guess maybe it's because, I don't know why. This is a very different wheel than I'm used to seeing here. Okay, we can get tools. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about what I'm doing here. Because unless they, like, updated some of the stuff here, observations are still important. We still get 2 supplies. +1 to study whenever you do a study job with insight on the world map. Student joins your entourage. +1 insight. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering why things are a little bit different here. We still have engineering, which is good. Getting more supplies, which is good. Psychology, which is good. I don't know if maybe if there was a patch or something that changed the research tree and how it works, or if it's just because Harry's a different leader. But I feel like, I don't know. I'll have to think about some of this stuff. I'm actually going to kind of try and take a look and see, because normally there was, well, you saw in the previous video that I did. Yeah, I think this is just a wholesale change, which is great, but it's kind of stopping me here for just a little bit. But you know, we'll continue this video next time. I'm going to take a look at kind of a little deeper at the research tree before we can talk about it. And then we have some other expeditions that we can do, including, well, they're around here somewhere, the Memphis Desert or the Highlands. Lots of options. Memphis Desert, War of the Skemet, Archaeologist, Athlete, Survivalist, or Rogue will surely help. Well, we do have a Rogue as a leader. Or looking for a Scottish Relic or a Tactician Engineer. Diplomat may help you. So neither of those are super great for me. Maybe going to Memphis, but for now, we're going to figure out this inscrutable research tree. But not super inscrutable, just changed, rebalanced, which is just fine. And we do have 1 level up here. Right mindset training now be selected. Group insult deals 25% power when he has a positive state of mind. I prefer the debuff. Alright. And he has Deride as an ability too now, so that's cute. Yeah, Charles is just a ass, but he's our ass, so that's good. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time, where we're going to talk about what research is to be done and what we can do going forward. But yay, level 2 mission complete. Thanks for watching. Take care.